All right, let's go ahead and do our final early bird special. Post it says woohoo. Probably did that wrong, but Noah's Best. Noah's Best been following the channel since September 15th of 2020. Congratulations to you, Noah. We'll be reaching out to you after the stream to get all your information so we can get your giveaways. We'll be right back. We'll go ahead and kick off the stream here shortly. Thanks for coming through.
This is Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen,
and you're watching Good Morning Madden.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to a Friday edition of Good Morning Madden. Thank God it's Friday. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, or you make it a great Friday. If you're new to this channel, hit that follow button. It lets you know when we go live here Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. Also, if you're new to the channel, down below you'll see a little tile that says Twitch Drops Get Connected. All you have to do is go ahead and click on that. Make sure that you go ahead and sign into your EA Origin account that you typically watch you watch Twitch on when people stream, and you'll go ahead and man, it's a morning. Someone needs some coffee. But yeah, just click on that tile. Click on that tile. It lets you basically connect your accounts with your EA Origin ID and your Twitch account. And when we go live, when we stream, you'll get those Twitch drops. Not just that, but when we have Madden live streams, you also get Twitch drops for that. And then also for MCS streams like Derwin versus the World, King of the Hill, all that great stuff. One word of caution: if you have multiple EA Origin accounts, right, make sure to go through, disconnect them all, and make sure that you're tying your Twitch account specifically to the account that you're using for gaming and things like that. I've seen a lot of complaints of people not getting their Twitch drops. Make sure to go ahead and follow the article on help.ea.com. Make sure to unlink other accounts. I think I saw one individual this week had over 10 accounts, and after we dug into it, turns out one of those accounts that he did not know was actually connected. Once we got that fixed up, he was good to go. So all right, let's go ahead and talk about updates real quick here. So we have a lot to cover today. Again, like I mentioned, if you go ahead and watch this stream, you're going to go ahead and get those Twitch drops. They're Good Morning Madden packs. I think they've been updated to Series 2, which is great. Also want to give you guys a heads up about dual entitlement with PS5 and Xbox One X right around the corner. If you buy for the PS4, just a reminder, this includes the PS5. Things that will carry over: Ultimate Team, Face of the Franchise, and Franchise. Again, like I said, if you go ahead and have Madden 21 for Xbox One or for PS4, that's going to carry over to the next gen series and all that kind of information. We went over this earlier this week. I'll just bring this up. When it comes down to Face of the Franchise and also Franchise, there's a one-time import from current generation to next generation. There's been a lot of questions about, is this offline? Is this online? We're going to go ahead and dig into that and get that information for you guys. One thing I will say is that there will be an article that will go out as we get closer to next gen launch, where we'll have a lot of details specifically related to that. For Madden, we covered this with Jake a little while back, but with Madden, there's coexistence. Any change in one generational platform will also show up in the other. This will actually only kind of exist within the same family of consoles. So Xbox for Xbox Series X, and then PS4 to PS5. Coins, training points, ultimate challenge missions, kind of all of that will transfer. Progress and competitive modes will not transfer. And what I mean by that is that if you begin progress in Weekend League on a previous gen, then your progress is locked to that previous gen until the event is over. But let's say you start on next gen, it's locked to next gen until that event is over. The same goes for solo battles. Also, we're still confirming with online head-to-head seasons. We'll go ahead and get an article out there for everyone once we get a little bit closer to next gen launch. and those details. Regarding updates, ability points. So ability points, abilities balancing with bench press. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. This has been delayed till next week, partially because the priority was to get those Kawan Short make rights grants out yesterday. So just a little bit of a heads up. The engineer that was working on this was also working on getting those make rights out. It was more a priority to get those make rights out. They will go ahead, and I think Jake Stein will be back next week. We'll work with him to ensure that we go ahead and get some traction in this, because we've been talking about it now for over a week. Madden Voice will be open for feedback based on the latest title update on Monday, October 5th. We may open it up on Sunday. We'll double check, but it may be Monday morning that we'll open it up. We've been kind of cleaning up those forums, passing feedback over to the teams, all that kind of great stuff. Again, just we have a title update later on today. Should be happening around 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll go over some of those notes here shortly. MUT rewards were sent out on Wednesday around 5:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern. If you didn't receive them, please contact help.ea.com so they can investigate. They actually have a list of players that qualify for that based off their packs being opened and what specific accounts they are on. Kawan Short make rights started rolling out yesterday around 3:40 p.m. I know we said between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Huge shout out again, Not Gibbs, for always staying on top of things and getting information that they were slightly delayed, but they did go out around 3:40 p.m. Eastern. If you didn't receive them for whatever reason, please contact help.ea.com. They can investigate, as they actually have a full list of all players impacted during that time period. I know between the time period of 10:30 a.m. to about 12:40 p.m. Eastern, it might be difficult to know how many packs you opened or what you opened. They have that full list. The Tyron Calico 2 Ultimate Challenges have been fixed for players that were kind of were getting locked out due to the Patriots Ultimate Challenges. Just wanted to go ahead and remind folks about that. There are like 8 other teams as well that may be impacted, but they're more the 8 other teams, we don't see that very often, but we're going to go ahead and work with the MUT Live Service team to get an update on when they're going to fix that. We'll keep you guys posted. Correction here, MUT Draft update. I think I mentioned this on Wednesday that it was supposed to come out this week. That was actually incorrect. The players are to be added on 10/7. You'll have Team of the Week items, Legends, and also the 50 coming. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. Let's go ahead and talk about Madden Live. So Madden Live, here's our Madden Live schedule. Right after this stream, we got Swaying Games, we got Lauren, and we got Rhino today. And then we have Trumpet Monkey at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern on Sunday, and then Problem from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. before all those games start. Also, Madden Mobile segment. Check out the Madden Mobile segment. We got Madden Mobile Nick streaming every day at 1 p.m. Eastern. He has all the Madden Mobile news over there. Definitely go check him out. He's doing some giveaways over there, which is absolutely great. Also, LTDs are still in packs. So we had Micah Hyde released yesterday, and we also have Amari Cooper. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space on what's going on there. So again, LTDs are still out there. You have Micah Hyde, and you also have Amari Cooper. Now let's go ahead and jump into the title update. My apologies. Boom. Title update. So let's go ahead and talk about today's title update and what's going to be inside today's title update. I'm going to walk through the notes that I have right here. It will be going live right around, my understanding is around 11 a.m. Eastern, so 8 a.m. Pacific. This already went live on PC and also PC and Origin, so a little bit of a heads up right there. I'm just going to run through these. The Gridiron notes also will go live at 11 a.m. Eastern. Again, to ensure Madden is the best possible game, scheduled updates are deployed by the Madden development team to add features to the game after launch and to tune gameplay based on community feedback. And again, we'll open up Madden Voice on Monday morning so that you guys can go ahead and provide some feedback. The reason why we do it, we give players 24 to 48 hours, is it gives them an opportunity to adjust. Right, so if something's been changed and if something is new, we want them to have that opportunity to adjust and then give feedback based off of that, because sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. For gameplay, let's go ahead and talk about some of the key highlights here. Is that we have MUT franchise and gameplay bug fixes. We also have general gameplay and presentation improvements. For gameplay updates, abilities, I mentioned some of this stuff yesterday, just touched on them briefly. Today we're just going to read through the notes. Abilities, improved unstoppable force to work on user-controlled, non-engaged defensive moves, and they improved Avalanche ability to work against ball carriers using the cover ball mechanic. From a coverage perspective, they fixed an issue with coverage assignments incorrectly switching in the big nickel formation. I actually saw some of that feedback in Madden Voice. Address an issue when running nickel 3-3-5 wide or one Sam SS blitz. And an outside linebacker in man would inappropriately convert to QB spy. Also saw that on Madden Voice. So thank you guys for that feedback. Improved default zone drop coach adjustment for flat zones, so cloud flats and hard flats would play appropriately when on the field at the same time. There was also improved cover 4 palms inside quarter safety play to better cover number 2 receiver, and then address an issue in cover 4 where the quarter flat player would match routes that he should not have been matching. Talking about general gameplay improvements here. They fixed an issue causing an opposing player to freeze in the middle of the field, sometimes during offense-only practice. They fixed the zone man tell, where offensive users were able to tell if the opponent were in zone or in man based on when they could snap the ball. So again, that's a fix there that I know players have been asking for. That was also on Madden Voice, so thanks again for that. Address an issue with cornerback coach adjustment being set to speed, resulting in the middle linebacker being lined up at outside cornerback. Fix an issue with the front side defensive end being left unblocked when running single back bunch pitch wide receiver reverse versus dime 2-3-6. Specific fix there. Fix an issue with with offensive players not having the ball spotted back 5 yards from the previous line of scrimmage after committing a false start penalty on a 2-point conversion. They address an issue where we were not getting the correct amount of broken stiff arm tackles at trigger, and address some audio and general stability issues. For Madden Ultimate Team, they fixed an issue where each and every star reward was awarded separately instead of combined. They fixed an issue where players could not import their normal lineup when creating a salary cap lineup. They also fixed an issue to help balance the amount of XP awarded for solo challenges. They also implemented the 80-20 item view when comparing players from the lineup screen. And then there's also some various UI improvements to increase legibility of text. For Face of the Franchise, we have some general stability improvements. They fixed an issue with the abilities Gift Wrap, Wrecking Ball, and Brick Wall not unlocking for users. Saw that as well in Madden Voice. Thank you guys for posting that. Fixed players appearing in generic white uniforms during some locker room sequences in Face of the Franchise. As for franchise updates, we have some general stability improvements. They updated salaries screen for the savings and penalty columns, so they no longer require the user to scroll to the back of the list of view. They updated relocation text for St. Louis and Oakland to clarify that users cannot change branding when selecting those cities. Choosing the city keeps existing branding, including uniforms, logo, and nickname. There are no rebrand options in this location. They also fixed an issue with generated draft players not getting credit for downs played and revealing their development trait. And they decreased the ratings boost for wide receivers that received the Heisman winner draft story. As for the yard, they added the display of Madden Rep and Cred on the Yard main hub. They fixed an issue where an avatar would not stay in the right spot after a teammate disconnected. They also fixed an issue where an avatar would display generic name after the user who owns that avatar had disconnected from the game. They fixed an issue where after reading up, but before transitioning to the draft and head-to-head seasons with a pre-made squad, users would often see the finding teammate animation overlaid upon their teammates in empty slots, and then some more general online stability improvements. Also, bug fixes and tuning for the audio and audio sound effects in San Francisco and Tampa Bay for presentation. They did some commentary tuning, and they added that for the Ravens, Chiefs, Cowboys, Colts, and Titans, and they updated helmet placement on multiple players who switched their helmet styles. And again, these Gridiron Notes will be going out right around 11 a.m. Eastern, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We'll make sure to tweet that at EA Madden NFL. We'll make sure to give it a retweet over at Madden NFL Direct. Quick update here, Rivals. We talked about the title update. Today, Rivals Part 2 is coming out. I'm going to walk through that. I'm going to talk about the 50 players that are coming out around 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll make sure to go ahead and tweet that out over at EA Sports_Mutt. But let's go ahead and get into the Rivals. So Rivals Part 2 is going to come today for those people that are kind of, looking for some more ultimate challenges. So Rivals Part 2, you'll see that mission. That mission will ultimately take you to the ultimate challenges. But what's important here for folks is, what am I going to get? what are the milestones, right, at the end of the day? So here are your milestones. You're going to go ahead and get tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. You're going to go ahead and unlock some things from simply doing this, but not just that, but you also be able to go ahead and earn an 87 overall NAT Geno Atkins from simply doing the Rivals Part 2. So there's also some more rewards there as well as you kind of go ahead and get those stars. You'll have various Ultimate Challenges sequences that you can engage in, practice games, kicking off. All of these will be there. So those folks that are hunting for stars have that ability. Also, if you're looking to go ahead and add a player to your squad, you can go ahead and do that. Here are Geno Atkins ratings. You'll see he has 73 speed. He's got that 88 play recognition, 85 block shedding, 87 power move. You're a Bengals fan. I know you want it. But what's more important and what you guys want is the 50. So went ahead and teased this out over at EA Sports _Mutt, also Mutt Insider. They're always kind of giving some more information about the game. Ryan Shazier will be part of the 50 program that's coming out later on today around 2 p.m. Eastern. Definitely be on the lookout. We'll let you guys know if anything is delayed there. Ryan Shazier coming in with that 88 speed, that 90 acceleration. He's got that 86 zone, that 88 tackle, that 88 play recognition. If you guys, the next player is going to be Taylor Mays. And again, some people were asking, like these are like the greatest players in Madden, right? So these aren't the greatest players in the NFL. These are the greatest players in Madden for the 50 program. I think the description calls that out. So just wanted to call that out. I think there was some confusion last week. I read through the description. Someone said that I read that it was the greatest players in football. The description just said greatest players in Madden. So these all reflect the greatest players in Madden out there. A lot of folks know Taylor Mays, a fan favorite with that 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 tackle, 92 hit power, and whatnot. And Vincent Jackson is back. Definitely, I have to give a huge shout out to the art team. Let's be honest. When the art on the card art first came out originally, I know a lot of people weren't fans, but I'm telling you, the way that they're making this art on these player items and the animations in game when you open those packs is pretty fire. So shout out to the art team right there. Vincent Jackson come with that 89 speed, that 92 jump, that 90 spec, that 88 short route running, that 90 catch in traffic. So again, this will be coming out later on today, around 2 p.m. Eastern is what I'm being told. So keep an eye out for that. You'll have some new Ultimate Challenges to go ahead and engage with some new rewards that you'll be able to go ahead and get. You'll see here, I think you'll be able to go ahead and get to tier 3 this week. You'll get that NAT Fresh Week 2 player, of course, and then you have they'll follow the same, they're actually going to follow the same set cadence to complete. So I didn't get any images of that. Some of these images came in kind of late last night, but again, these are the Ultimate Challenges. You're going to go ahead and win the game, score TD this drive. It begins in the 4th quarter, 2-minute quarter. All those kind of conditions apply. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and do some giveaways. We're going to go ahead and do some giveaways. I'll be right back.
It's